Let me start with asking you, what is the compelling need to get rid of this law? After all, I'm sure most congressmen and women agree that any conversion of one's religion through forceful means or through inducements must not be encouraged.
Good evening, Zaka. If you look at the measures that were taken by the BJP government or the incidents that happened to the lead of amendment of this anti-conversion law, there was one MLA of the BJP who complained that his mother has been forcefully converted to Christianity, and then he also alleged that a few villages in Chitradurga district have been forcefully converted. The Tehsildar of that particular area was sent for fact checking, and he came back with a report wherein he said the villagers claimed they were not forcefully converted or they were not induced to convert to any religion, but they are very happy after the conversion.
Okay.
Now, when we are talking conversion, Zaka, also the question that arises, was there a necessity to change the existing anti-conversion laws? So why did they go and add a clause? You know, if you look at the change amendments that happened last year, it also said if two adults, consenting adults, want to marry of two different religions, they will have to inform the DC's office at least 90 days prior to the wedding date. And if anybody, it need not be family and friends, if anybody had an objection, they could put an objection and then there will be an inquiry about the whole thing. Now,
but ma'am, this is not just vis-a-vis marriage. It could be any conversion where there is some form of either force that is used or inducements that are used. And this law, the Karnataka law that was passed in 2021, discourages and penalizes both conversion through force and conversion through inducement. What is wrong with that?
Yeah, 2022. Now, we are not saying somebody should induce or we will encourage somebody inducing somebody to convert, or somebody should be forced to convert. We are not encouraging any of that. But if you look at the last 1 year, 12 months of the BJP's governance in Karnataka, we are very clear how the minorities in the state were hounded, the Christians were hounded in the state, and then this amendment happened. Now my question is simple: what was the necessity for to change the existing anti-conversion laws which already exists in India? One. Two, if two consenting adults want to get married, why should it be the entire world's business? Three, if somebody is being induced, what is it that they are being induced with, Zaka? This is a very social challenge that we all should contemplate.
It could be money, it could be societal progress. But anyway, that aside, I want to ask Madhu Rao, and I think on the specific aspect which your party and your extended affiliate organizations are calling love jihad. Lavanya Ballal says, if two people who are consenting adults above the age of 21, majors by law, want to get married or want to be in a relationship, then who is anyone to stop them?
Zaka, good evening. I think the Congress party is best efforts in confusing the people, just like the guarantees. I mean, first of all, let me tell you one thing. They're not able to cater to the needs of the people with regard to the guarantees, so they want to divert it. Now, point one. Point two, let me come to the specifics of this issue. Have the Congress read what the Act says? What the Act says? It says if there is a conversion, and kindly let the Congress person be aware that it is not anti-conversion, it's a regulation of conversion. Point one. Point two, what have we told? The conversion must not be because of misrepresentation, force, undue influence, coercion, allurement. What's wrong in that? I mean, I really don't understand the ministers of the Congress government saying that it is unconstitutional. Perhaps they have not read the Constitution. What does Article 25 say? What does the Stainless versus State of Madhya Pradesh judgment say? I quote. The court says what is freedom for one is freedom for the other in equal measure, and therefore there cannot be such thing as fundamental right to convert any persons to one religion.
No, I mean, but Mr. Rao, please explain. One second. Hear me out, please. Please explain to our viewers why a person who is above the age of 21 or above the age of 18, whether it is for purposes of marriage or whether it is for any purposes, upon his or her free will is converting from one religion to another. What is your problem?
Mr. Zaka, I think don't be confused just like the Congress party. I will read section 3 of the bill for you, of the act for you. It says no person shall convert or attempt to convert either directly or indirectly or any other person from one religion to another by the use of misrepresentation, force.
But there are
unreal
already
influence,
provisions in
coercion,
the
allurement.
Indian Penal Code to
Please,
check that.
where is it?
There
Where
are
is it?
already
You
provisions.
please tell me.
503 is
You please
criminal
tell me.
intimidation.
You please tell me.
No,
You
one
please tell
second.
me a
Mr.
specific
Rao,
provision in the
Mr. Rao,
IPC.
if you do not know the
Zaka,
law, then please
Zaka,
humbly.
Zaka, I'm
No,
sorry.
please humbly
You please
submit.
tell me- you
Mr.
please
Rao,
tell me a
Mr. Rao,
section
one second.
in
One
IPC
second.
for conversion. Where is
No,
it?
no, no.
You're
There is
talking about
that, no, no, no.
criminal
One second.
intimidation.
One second.
Criminal
What you are
intimidation is something
claiming,
else.
what you are claiming, whether it is by forcible means, there is 503 criminal intimidation. Whether it is
No,
by
no.
allurement, there are
Specific
relevant.
to-
No, no. Once again, there are relevant
Specific
provisions
to
of the
conversion, it is
IPC.
not
Point
there. It's only
point
25A.
is, you want to play Hindu-Muslim, therefore you brought the conversion
on.
law,
We
and
are
it
going
fell
to the
flat.
constitutional
You
provisions.
lost the election.
Should we
Sorry,
not-
Mr. Rao,
should
you
we
got
not-
65 seats.
We will
Your
again win.
problem.
That's a different issue.
No, no, that is
We
a
will
very
win.
much the center
One
of the
loss
issue.
election does not mean to say
You
we are
got
lost forever.
65
We are
seats
not lost
despite
forever.
Tipu,
Saka, one thing
despite
is for sure,
conversion law,
we are
despite
following
anti-cow
the
slaughter
constitutional
law.
norms.
You are
We are
reduced to
following the
65
constitutional
seats. Mr.
Should we
Rao,
not follow
sorry.
the Constitution?
Sorry.
Should
You
we
are
not follow the
reduced to
Constitution?
6-5 number
That
of
is okay.
seats.
Now
That
they
is
are
what you are
taking the
reduced
needs
to
of the
despite
electorate.
all that you tried to
They
do
are
in
taking the
Karnataka.
needs of their electorate.
That
There
is
are-
the
there are
that is the
experts.
allegation from the
Supreme
Congress
Court
party.
question it.
Mr. Rao,
Let there
calm
be a
down,
constitutional
calm down.
law.
I know you are very worked up after having lost the election. But the point is,
That's a different
no,
issue,
the
Saka.
point is that you
Saka,
brought all
we
of
may
this.
lose, we may win.
You brought all
The
of
point
this,
is
and yet
the
you lost
constitutional norms should
in
be
the
met.
worst possible fashion in the last 30 years in the state of Karnataka. Point that the Congress and the rest of the opposition is making is, you play Hindu-Muslim, it fell flat.
we played?
Now please,
We did not play.
course
Saka,
correct is what is being told.
Saka, following the constitutional norms doesn't mean to say that we are doing something wrong. You please tell us what is
No
unconstitutional in
less,
that.
no
You
less
please tell
than the
us.
High Court of Karnataka, no less than the High Court of Karnataka raised
Supreme
questions
Court
about
of
the
India-
anti-conversion law. Are
Supreme
you
Court
telling
of
me the
India
High
has
Court of
told-
Karnataka is not
Supreme
well
Court of
versed with the
India has
Constitution
told
of India?
Right to right
Mr.
to
Rao,
right to
are you
propagate
telling
does not
me,
mean right to convert.
Mr. Rao, are you telling me the High Court of Karnataka is not well versed with the
Are you
Constitution of
telling
India?
that Supreme Court of India is wrong for a moment? We in the Act have specifically stated the Supreme Court citation and told, and it is in terms of the 1977 judgment. What is
Okay.
wrong in that?
Let
the
me
Congress
ask
party say
Rashmi
about it.
Sawant. No, I'm sorry.